Hey,
What up?
how is your... Hey, Will, how you doing?
What's up, brother? How's it going?
Nice to meet you, Will.
Nice to meet you as well.
Boston, your forehead is changing every week. What is going on? What are you doing?
I've been fucking eating like shit, dude.
Well, what does that have to do with your forehead? Are you still taking GH? How much are you taking?
I've been 3.6 I use a day.
Oh, interesting.
Oh no, but you know what, Leo? When I got my leg infection, I didn't do any GH for about a week and a half.
How's that going, by the way? I didn't know if I should ask you about it.
It's all healed up. I mean, it's hard. Like it's you could tell it's like it's healing, but it's all healed up. Like the infection's gone.
We should do a blood test just to see if your kidney parameters are not suffering like right now, because we have this guy who can do it for free, right?
No way my kidneys are not better because I'm waking up hungry. I'm eating like 4 meals a day and still hungry. Like if somebody put 4 or 5 gourmet meals in my face, I could scarf it down. Like I'm eating. My hunger's up. I don't know, dude. I have a theory. I have a theory that during my infection, I was slamming ibuprofen and Tylenol.
Yeah.
And supposedly ibuprofen is supposed to be really bad on the kidneys.
Yeah.
Like doctors, that when you go in for kidney failure, they're like, "Oh, are you taking Tylenol or are you taking ibuprofen?" Like they that's like the first question they ask you.
Mm.
And I feel like it might cure kidney failure.
It's
and
way worse.
That's why they don't tell you. They tell you to not do it because they know that they would lose a lot of money with dialysis.
Boston, it's way worse for the audience. It's way worse than what Boston's saying because he was on high dose antibiotics, an infection. All can cause kidney failure, by the way, and then the ibuprofen. So I'm assuming that
multiple times a day, 800 mgs. I was doing 800 mgs ibuprofen with 1,000 mgs Tylenol every 6 hours.
Okay, I want to say something because a lot of people listen to this. They think I'm not your real friend, and they think I don't care about you because I don't talk about this stuff publicly. I want to just be clear how much I care about Boston. I offered to get him a flight to come here to treat him in my friend's place so he doesn't even have to see a doctor because he didn't want to see a doctor. Right? Don't I care about... Just tell them because they don't know.
And then you messaged Ariella all freaking...
Yeah, I messaged you a bunch of times. Yeah, I was mainly messaging...
laughing. Because you know, like I run the show. Like I run the show on my part. Like as much as she tells me, like
I know I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. I was like, but I thought that she'd update me with the real situation. That's why I was messaging her because I thought maybe won't be as.
She told you everything. I was getting like a Leo. I got it over in like a week period. I got like over 250 cc's of pus out of there.
It's crazy, yeah. I was okay, but we have to talk about the nationals. The point is, Boston's a bit all right. We were all worried. I was very worried. Even Saul is worried, who hasn't met you yet. He was like worried, asking about you. But thank God. And we got Boston a bacteriostatic water thanks to Amino Asylum. So much of it, and Amino Asylum will continue to send any more whenever he needs it. So he never needs to use sink water, hopefully, ever.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Leo, what's the difference between backwater and like, because when Ariella, before you sent the backwater, she got all paranoid and she filled up these water bottles with distilled water. She's like, if you're going to use regular water, you at least use distilled. What's the difference?
So when you use the tap water, you have minerals in it too. Like, all these kind of minerals are like the small, like they include electrolytes and stuff like that, but they include some things you don't want, like chloride and stuff like that. The mineral water doesn't have any minerals. So it doesn't have minerals, but it has bacteria. The bacteriostatic water is actually treated to get rid of the bacteria. And by the way, I want to say something in your defense for the audience because they're going to hear this and think, oh, Boston is using tap. The reason why Boston uses tap water is not because he's stupid or stingy. Boston is like me. He's a little bit neurotic. He's a little bit OCD about stuff. So that's all. That's the only reason. So he was OCD because he didn't want to waste the bacteriostatic water, which I know if you're not OCD, you might not understand it, but it doesn't have anything to do with stupidity.
You gotta remember, Leo, I'm using about 5 cc's of water a day with all the things I'm taking. When you combine the HGH, the peptides, the HCG, the HMG, everything, like I'm using so much water, I would go through that shit and it's hard for me mentally. But now using regular distilled water and tap water and all that shit, that doesn't, if you shoot it right away, if you mix it and shoot it right away, that's not affecting the...
No, it could harm you, but the point is it's never going to happen to you again.
It doesn't damage the chemical.
Yeah, it doesn't damage the chemical, but the problem is the water may have bacteria in it that could damage your body. It could go straight to your heart or something like that. That's why I was concerned. But I want the audience to know Boston is not, because some people said like he's using tap water, he's reckless or whatever. It's not that. It's sometimes all of us are limited by our own, everyone has a different personality. Like I have some, it's like, oh, actually this is a good opportunity to mention this for the audience. I haven't been responding to people a lot in the last couple of weeks, and it's because I'm introverted. So sometimes every few months I get tired of talking to people and I find it very difficult. This is my own peculiarity, Boston's a little bit OCD with stuff, and that's why he was using a tap water. He didn't want to waste his bacteriostatic water. That's how his thinking was. But anyway, guys, I won't talk about this too long. I have one more.
Honestly, yeah, and I want to make it clear that I didn't get the infection from the water, because the water I only shoot in subcutaneous in my lower back for my peptides and HCG and subcutaneous. I was shooting intermuscular into my quad L-carnitine, and I was going in the same spot and I wasn't rotating, and I think it just got irritated. And for me, either using the same needle for months and months and going
months. Doesn't that hurt?
Leo, 6 months at least.
He's the fucking lunatic.
What the fuck?
All he does.
6 months?
He saw me today.
I'm like, does that hurt? He's like, well, yeah, but I can still use it. I'm like, but you can't use it.
He saw me
stabbing himself,
plunging in like a dull needle.
Oh my god! Oh, that's horrible. I could only use it an insulin syringe
Leo, they last me at least 8 months to a year.
What?
No.
Yes.
He's done this for as long as I've known him.
What the hell?
He does
what the hell? I've never heard of that before. I know heroin addicts. I know so many heroin addicts. They reuse needles, but not 6 months? Yeah, I've never heard of anyone. What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. That's so painful. That's so painful. Why would you do that? We have to send you needles.
It's not painful. It's just annoying because you got to kind of
you got to jab it in.
You got to twist it and find the spot where it goes in. Yeah.
But doesn't your needle break? Oh, you're talking about bigger needles? The insulin needle breaks.
No, just insulin needles. No, not steroid needles, insulin pins.
Doesn't it break at the end sometimes?
Yeah, once they start to bend, then I'll throw them, but it takes months. It takes months and months, yeah.
Yeah, they have to bend the break in order for them to throw it out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So I don't know any needle manufacturers. I don't know how to get needles.
No, Leo, I have a needle sponsor.
You have a needle sponsor? Well, the sponsor.
Dude, Leo, any ancillaries that MedLab Gear sponsored me. You've heard of MedLab Gear. What? I get backwater, I get backwater, I get needles, I get everything.
I know what to do now. I know what to do. I have a plan. So by the way, guys, what my plan for the bacteriostatic water, I had to think, because I relate to Boston, so I had to think of an idea that would trick him into using it. So I said this. I sent 20 bottles, and I said every time he finishes 5 bottles, Ariel is gonna tell me we're gonna send 5 more. And so that way he knows, but we also said we won't send 5 if he didn't finish any. So this way, if he finishes them, he doesn't feel like I'm wasting something, but he also knows he won't get more if he doesn't do it. So it can accumulate stuff,
I'm using them because I have OCD, so I can't let anything go to waste. I use them, yeah.
I understand.
Nothing goes to waste here.
I want to mention 2 things really quickly. For those that don't know about Boston's forum, which turns out to be a lot of people, please subscribe to it. It's a very valuable forum. I'm subscribed there. I would have been otherwise if I knew about it before. And someone comment below, let people know how useful the forum is. I'll pin that comment so that people can know. The second thing I want to ask, just real quick, because I didn't talk to you much, Boston, recently, since you sent me that video. Is the video about Nick Trigili real? So, because yesterday...
I don't know. I don't know if it's real, but it's funny.
No, I thought it was you, but then yesterday another YouTuber sent it to me. I was like, what the hell is going around? So for the people that don't know, there's this... I don't know if it's a prank or something. The guy's wearing a dress. Do you think it's real? Like he's really wears...
It's real. He does a lot of videos like that.
So, so he alleges that Nick Trigili is still selling his body, but now in Georgia. So I don't know if that's true or not. But we have to review the nationals for... Maybe someone should put the link of that video below because it's really funny. It's a hilarious video. What does he say about him? Does he say that he was with him?
He says he's still addicted to opiates.
How does he know that? There must be something going on. I mean, he sounds like it's real information. Anyway, so you guys, real quick before we get started. Will, you were at the Nationals, right?
He was there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
He was there for both pre-judge and night show.
Awesome. So where do you want to start with? I have all the divisions here. Do you want to start with overall?
No. Let's work up. Let's start with lightweights because you had a friend.
Yeah, my buddy won the lightweights.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
I have the comparisons. Then I have him as well by himself. By the way, are these guys short or they're tall?
Small. I mean, Will's like 5'2".
They can't weigh over 154, Leo.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, guys. I've never seen the lightweights as much. Interesting. And your friend is him?
No, this guy second to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, he won? The red one?
Yep, Will Pirelli.
Oh, that was the last one. Wait, so I have his picture here, Will Pirelli.
That one.
Oh, he came in very good condition though, huh?
Very good.
Great
Yeah,
condition.
he was best conditioned out of all of them. Maybe like there's back could be a little better, but everybody else had mud butts.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I sent Bostin a screenshot of my wife. My wife gave the review of her. She saw these pictures while I was adding them. She's like, they're all soft. This is my review. They're all soft and no one was in condition. But this guy, your friend, was really in condition. He looks great here, even in the comparison shots. Bostin, you know any of these guys?
I do not know, but it was actually a pretty good lightweight class. Usually the lightweight class sucks. That was actually a decent class.
Oh wait, this guy's Arab, Ahmed. Oh no, it might not be Arab. I don't know. If anyone knows if this guy's Arab, let me know in the comment section. So this was the middleweight?
No, welterweight.
Welterweight, sir. Well, is welter lighter than lightweight?
Yeah, so I think they could weigh up to like 162, I would think.
Oh, so they're bigger than lightweight.
Yes.
That was what Dexter Jackson used to be, right? In the beginning?
No, bantamweight. Dexter was the smallest. He was a bantamweight.
Was there a bantamweight division in the nationals or is it just lightweight?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get them, I guess.
Yeah, the Bantam, the guy who won was like a little muscle meatball. He looked really good, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I missed that. I'm sorry. I've never known what welter or bantam means. So this is...
Well, honestly, I don't think bantamweights deserve a pro card anyway, so who cares?
But aren't they... Might they be just muscular and really short?
Yeah, but Leo, they can only weigh up to like 142 pounds, 143. Like, that's not a pro physique, in my opinion. Like,
you've got to have no bones to weigh that. So these are... Do you guys know these guys? These guys look quite good.
I know one of them, and he annoys the hell out of me.
This guy has a good shoulder, right? Oh, this guy looks excellent too. Who won?
Yeah,
let me check.
I think who won this? The Jordan. Yeah, Jordan Weiss did. So yeah, I know who this kid is. He worked with a buddy of mine, Jason Coley, for a while. He looks good. He's in good shape. He has good shape.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely a weaker welterweight class, but he deserved to win.
Hey, Bostin, do you notice that guys have unusually small waists these days? Like what I never used to see bodybuilders with such small, like Justin Shire, I think is a great example when you get to him.
Yeah.
I think it's because of the classic physique division bringing in more people or making people realize that they have a talent if they have a lot. This guy has a good physique as well.
Yeah, his posing looks off though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a weird picture. This is I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't look like a bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's too tall for that class, it looks like.
Oh, interesting. Okay, middleweights are here. So we'll just go over who won first so we see their pictures. Interesting. This is Justin.
This is one of Jansen's guys. This kid, Leo, this kid is one of the most annoying guys in the industry.
That's the one you know that you said is annoying?
He's one of the worst. So this kid took 2 years off, Leo. He's supposed to be a light heavyweight, by the way. He was a middleweight 2 years ago. I think he got like 4th or 5th. He was 2 years ago. He's a middleweight at USA's or something. Yeah, USA's. Took 2 years off, moved to Florida, eat, sleep, train bodybuilding.
Oh.
He fucking, him and his fiance broke up, left Florida, went and moved all the way down to where Jansen is, trains and Revive, lives the bodybuilding lifestyle 100%. Then he comes back and he's supposed to be a light heavyweight, and then he sucks down into middleweights. So in 2 years of being a bodybuilder, he makes no improvements in the muscle size. He stays a middleweight just so he could weasel out a pro card. But it's like, what is he going to do? He weighs 176 pounds. He's going to have need a 5-year off season. So like, instead of improving his physique, he lost muscle just to like weasel out a pro card. Like, I can't stand people like that.
Do you think, because we've seen so many 2-year transformations from Matt Jansen, like the Justin Shire one and Brett Wilkins, and I think there are others as well. How come he doesn't seem to have done that? But he's in good condition, right?
He's a head case. I know people that him that used to be his roommate. He's a head case, but I mean, he has obviously issues, but I mean... Can
I ask you something while we're on the topic of Jansen? Do you think Jansen removes GH for everybody before the shows? Because he has such crisp...
I don't think so.
How do you think they get that crisp look? Like, real quick, I just want to talk about this briefly because I want to understand. His clients all seem to have very crisp, clear lines, but they're very full on stage.
Well, and it's the same as with Blue Taylor too, but I think it's more of a heavy anti-estrogen more than removing GH. I think those guys use a lot of anti-estrogens.
What percentage of the top 10 Mr. Olympia competitors would you say remove GH the week before?
I would say most of them, from what I've talked to.
Yeah, right. They do. So they mostly do remove.
Yeah, but a lot of them don't come in condition either.
That's true. I mean,
you know what I mean? It's not just growth hormone. It's a combination of lots of anti-estrogens and lots
no,
of
I mean, thing.
Leo, I had a consult with a guy that worked with Hani in 2012, and Blue can confirm this.
Yeah.
Hani has his guys take 50 mgs of Proviron with every meal.
Really?
And
Interesting.
Hani's guys have a really distinct look. So he has 6 meals a day. So that's 300 mgs of Proviron a day. And Hani's guys have a distinct look. And I know Hani doesn't overly do the anti-estrogens. He doesn't hammer you with like Jansen will do like 50 mgs of Aromacin. Like I've seen his programs. He'll do like 50 mgs of Aromacin every day with like 40 to 60 mgs of Nolvadex per day. And Hani won't do that. But Hani will run 300 mgs of Proviron a day.
Interesting. I mean, I was asking mainly because you know I was asking because I have this the person I was thinking about who has a fullness issue sometimes when he competes, and I was wondering because that guy always removes the GH oil, so I was wondering if there anyone that actually keeps it in to stay fuller at the high levels, you know. But anyway, so this is the second guy. I don't know who he is, but he's a little watery, I think, or maybe he's not watery. Maybe it's just inflamed. His arm.
Very good structure, but a little filmy. That's why the Jacoby guy beat him, because Jacoby was in better condition.
He has a great structure. You're right.
Great structure. This guy has decent structure
this
too.
Is Kyle's client.
Oh, is it? He has good structure.
He's in good condition too. Really good condition, right? He should be proud of him. So this great. Some of these guys came in very good condition. Actually, I didn't see it. I didn't notice that earlier.
But see, Leo, the problem with this is top 2 go pro, right? And they weigh 176, so they're gonna need to have like a 4-year off season. You know what I mean? Like
top 2 of every division goes pro.
Every division. It's so sickening.
What the hell? That's crazy. So I thought it was the first person in each division, then the overall or something, actually the overall obviously would get it, but I thought it was something to do with 1 each division or something like that. 2 is a lot. You're talking about, so how many people are going pro each time?
Well, there's the bantamweight, you got the bantam,
there's like 10 people.
The welter, yeah, there's tons of people, 2 in each class. And then don't get me started, then you got all the classic guys turning pro, all the men's physique.
So basically, look, I have to say this because Milos, that piece of shit. So Milos was saying to people, this guy's not a bodybuilder. I don't know. He never lifted a weight in his life. I just want to point out to you guys, I've never said I was a bodybuilder, and I've never tried to be a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders are also biohackers. That's why I learned about bodybuilding. I was always into strength, but bodybuilders are people who use the most drugs, care the most about nutrition. So I was learning from bodybuilders, kind of trying to learn about how to change your body. So that's why since I was a kid, I've always followed bodybuilding. But that doesn't mean that I want to be on stage. Milos misunderstood. I don't want to be on stage and failed. I've never in my life tried to be on stage. I've never. Huh?
He said that?
No, he's a fucking idiot. He doesn't. You said this guy's not a bodybuilder. I'm not a bodybuilder. But then other people came to my channel. They're commenting all the time. You're not a bodybuilder. Why are you giving people advice on shrinking their waist? I'm a biohacker, you dumb fuck. Bodybuilders listen to me because I know some things, not because I'm a bodybuilder. So if I comment on this, I'm not saying I know anything about bodybuilding. I know about biology. That's all. So, and I learned from bodybuilders.
Dude, he straight out admitted on Trigili's podcast that his wife was cheating on him.
No, he did worse than that, bro. He lied. So this guy tried to convince people that Nasser is angry at him because Nasser fucked his wife. So I'm mad at you. I fucked your wife. And then I'm mad at you. And also I'm your friend. If I'm your friend, I'm not fucking your wife without your knowledge. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm never going to go to my friend and fuck his wife. No Arab man would ever fuck his friend's wife. He fucks a guy's wife that he doesn't like, this piece of shit guy that he wrote an article about. For God's sake. I mean, that guy is such a liar. I was listening to the Trigili one.
He's such a phony, man. Like he literally just will suck off everyone at the top that makes some money and
That's
then
so
just literally steals from people, everyone else.
That's so true. Anyway, what I was going to say before I interrupted myself, I'm sorry. I was trying to say that I was going to give a judgment, but I wanted to, qualify it by I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not a bodybuilder. But I feel like when you look at these lower weight division classes, they're like classic physique guys without the crazy, without the height and the proportions. Like I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't turn pro in I feel like they should have a short division maybe. They don't have enough muscles, what I'm saying.
Well, they do. They have the 212.
They have a 212 also at the Nationals?
No. I'm saying they have a 212 at the pros.
So these guys will go into 212 probably,
yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Okay, so this is light heavyweight, so we're getting somewhere here. Oh, this guy's got a lot of muscle.
He has good shape. This is Mike Condell.
I want to see him in the comparison pics. Interesting. Do you know him? Who's his coach?
This guy named Tuna Sauce, some Asian guy, some guy. He's not a bodybuilder either, honestly.
Who is this guy?
He looks bad.
Almost looks like Lenny lost his belly and got shorter.
There's
Right?
a lot of people that shouldn't have been there.
He's the only one out of the post too. He's doing some weird. Oh man, he really does look like a short, thinner version of Lenny. It's interesting. Anyway, so this guy's a good back though. Huh? This guy looks really bubbly here.
Yeah, that black guy was amazing.
Yeah, really, he's very bubbly.
Yeah, he looked good.
If he gets big, he's gonna have some interesting muscle.
Yeah,
Huh?
he has crazy muscle bellies.
That's very true. This is a good division, I think. So he got second. Oh, he got second. Okay. His name is Chauncey. Wait, sorry. Chauncey. How do you say that? Chauncey Hatley.
Chauncey.
Yeah.
Look at those arms, Leo.
Holy, this guy is a bubble monster. Wow.
Yeah,
This guy could win 212 one day.
for sure. He has the structure.
He has some gyno on his right nipple, right?
It looks like he has a little bit of gyno, yeah.
Small amount, yeah. Wow, this guy.
You know what's crazy, Leo, is this guy, you could tell he's super short. So for him to be a light heavyweight means he's heavily muscled. Like, this guy is short.
Oh, good point. Yeah. This guy really looks excellent. Unbelievable genetics. That guy should be a bodybuilder. That's crazy genetics. Oh, very good condition though.
This guy didn't have a coach. He coached himself.
No way.
Needed help posing and stuff from my buddy Steve.
He
Lives out in Jersey by me.
Oh, you're from New Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, great. No, this guy must have done a great job on himself.
His tan was really blotchy though. He had to fix it for the night show.
I wonder what this is here. Does he have a hernia? You can't have a hernia through the muscle. I wonder what that is. But anyway, he's in great condition. He did a great job with himself. You rarely see somebody coach himself and come in that.
Leo, go to one of the comparison back shots. I want to see what that guy looks like from the back. So he's in the red trunks.
Yeah, right here.
Shit,
Okay.
sorry. Apparently. Which
yeah,
one?
he looks good. He looks good.
You mean the black guy?
No, the white guy that you just showed. He looks good.
Oh. Yeah, he's in good condition, huh?
Yeah, he's in good shape.
Very good shape. So when is the other pro qualifier? There's 2 more pro qualifiers every year, right?
There's the North Americans, and then there's the USA.
Not pro qualifier. I mean, sorry.
There's tons of them.
Yeah, where's the North Americans? When is it? Sorry.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's the North Americans. It's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So that's with.
Yeah, that's the one where anyone could enter any country.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so this is. We have to comment on this guy. He's unbelievable. I mean,
that's Jansen's guy.
I know, and he really has all of the Jansen kind of muscle that Dallas and these guys all have, and then he has this waist, the wasp waist. Like he has the waist of a black guy, like a Flex Wheeler type of guy. Is he tall or short though?
Probably is like 5'10", 5'9", probably.
No way! Wow. So how do people have these tiny waists? I never see people like that. White guys with tiny waists. I don't know.
I think it's just genetic, to be honest. I think it's just structurally. Like when Jansen picked him up, he always had a great structure. He just needed more muscle, you know?
Oh, did you really? So that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, are they like skinny guys that are narrow framed and like before they start lifting weights and then they keep the waist? Do you think that's what it, like, are they skinny guys or are they naturally wide?
I'm not sure. He was a good bodybuilder before Jansen got a hold of him. He was a national level guy. Didn't do too well. But he always had great structure. He just never was in great shape, and he never had much muscle. So when he linked up on a proper regimen and he put on the muscle in the right areas and he brought proper condition, I mean, look what happened.
Yeah, it's excellent. I love the forearms, by the way. This is amazing. The forearm and the arm combined together like that. And then the tiny waist. That's like Sergio Oliva type stuff.
Remind me of Sergio's.
Yeah, Sergio, right? I was just thinking that. Yeah, he's excellent. Well, congratulations, Justin. I wonder how he didn't win the overall. We'll see, I guess, in a bit.
No, you'll see why he didn't win the overall. The guy's a freak, right?
Yeah.
Did you have Carlos win the overall?
Carlos, yeah, he was insane.
Now, this guy was a favorite to win the class with that Justin Shear guy, and he was off. He was definitely a little watery in the chest area, in the midsection area. As you could see, he's not that dry. So I think they rewarded him because I had the guy Walter Debs in second. Walter Debs is a black guy.
That's the third guy, yeah.
And
he's in better condition.
Walter was great. I mean, he's not even hitting his shot completely, but Walter was. It's hard to say when on these pictures, but when you put them side by side, when you go to the comparisons, Walter is so much bigger than these guys. He stands out.
These are.
He's right here.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna. Yeah, here he is. Right.
Yeah, he's
Walter?
a big ass dude.
Yeah.
See, to me, he should have been second because the Jordan guy was off. But this guy's been knocking at a pro card for like what 5 years now.
Yeah, he's been like like Nate Spear kind of.
Yeah, he was kind of like been Nate Spear, even longer than Nate.
Yeah.
And they finally, I think, wanted to give it to him because Walter Debs should have probably took second to this.
Interesting. And the guy we're talking about that wasn't in great condition is him, right?
Yeah, he was just a little water in the chest in the midsection area.
I just want to see the back also.
Dense. He's really dense.
Look right there in the black. If you zoom in.
Yeah. Try. Whenever I zoom in, it goes to the wrong person somehow. Oh, there. Wow, his back is good though, huh?
Yeah, he has a good back. Shear's back is weak.
Yeah, I just saw that, and I really don't. Guys, why does he have a thinner bikini than others? Like, why is his bikini thinner than his, or whatever you call it, suit?
I think his ass weird. You see how he's flexing his glutes?
Yeah, he's like.
Oh, he's pushing his glutes out.
Yes.
Why do they do that though? What does it look?
We just talked to opposing coach right before we got on this podcast, and we confirmed that he would look a lot better if he squeezed his glutes.
Yeah, but when you stick the glutes out, what does it make better exactly?
It doesn't make anything better.
Because I was thinking it makes him look like he has less striated glutes, and his glutes are actually striated, but you could barely see the lines. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I don't know how to exit out of this thing. Well, he's very impressive from the front, but the back is not what I expected. He's missing the
Don't forget, Leo, before we end this, we got to talk about the Phil Viz Award.
Yeah, but does Spill also have clients in the show? Oh wow, this is him. Yeah, okay, this guy. We've been hearing about this guy for years, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Leo, got a good story about this kid. I got a good one.
About him? Well,
yeah, I got a very good story. So he fired Patrick Tuor 2 weeks out.
Did he really?
Patrick couldn't get him in shape, and he fired Tuor, and he ended up doing his own thing and looking a lot better. So Tuor couldn't get him in shape, lost him. But here's another funny story. I guess he weighed in as a heavyweight, and he wanted to come back as a super, so he left, drank a ton of water, then re-weighed in as a super.
Really? Because the super is easier, there's less competition than heavy?
Yeah, probably. But he would have won the show regardless, so I don't know why he did that.
Interesting.
He won the overall, so it wouldn't have mattered if he was a super or heavyweight. He would have won overall anyways.
Interesting. You rarely see Asians here. This guy's Asian. But
he had good shape, but just under-muscled.
Yeah, under-muscled. I was about to say that, yeah. Anyway, he looked... He's not in the best condition, though, of everyone there.
Not in the best condition, no.
No, but really pretty.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Will. It just looks like it's the amount of muscle and the structure is great, right? But that's interesting. How long has Patrick been training him before that, or coaching him? Sorry,
like probably this whole prep and off season. He's been with Patrick a while, and Patrick couldn't nail him, so he fired Patrick a few weeks out.
Yeah, Patrick doesn't nail most people. I mean,
no, he's not good.
But people who are coached by him, oftentimes they love him. They defend him a lot and they're very like obsessed with him, but then he doesn't usually deliver. I mean, even with Ian isn't like known for his amazing condition, you know, or separation or something like that.
Ian was better with Jansen conditioning wise. Was
he really?
Yes, he was way better conditioning wise with Jansen.
Hey, what's up with this guy's chest here? Why does it have, is that like, what is this?
He's just very lean. It looks like he has indents down there. Yeah. I don't know. He got gyno removal.
Is that gyno? Oh, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, Nate had gyno removal. So the guy probably had to take out some muscle too. Yeah, Nate got gyno removal.
Ah, interesting. Okay, I don't think we saw, did I see this guy? I don't know if I saw him. Interesting.
That's Matt Buzikov. So he has a torn pec, Leo.
Yeah, he's in great condition though. You got to give it to him.
He's one of Jansen's guys.
Very good condition. But this, yeah, it's looks a little off. So Nate. Oh, that's Nathan Spears. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, I've heard his name a lot. I never saw his.
He's conditioned really, really well.
Leo, he came out. Well, I do want to mention this. When he first came out, he came out like watery, and they had him to the side. And I was like, oh shit! I said he's way off. I said he's not gonna place top 2. And as he posed, he started sweating, and he got way better. Kind of like the same thing that happened with my buddy Brent Swanson last year, who ended up going pro. They come out and they're almost too glycogen loaded, and they're too full, and they're too watery. The one thing that Nate does have to worry about is when he relaxes his stomach. I thought they were going to judge him against it. When he's actually hitting his poses, he's in control of his gut. When he's relaxed, he had a major stomach distension on stage. I thought it was going to hurt him. So the thing with Nate, but he improved like 20% as they posed, and they moved him all the way from the side to the middle.
Wow, that's interesting. How come some people don't sweat on stage but look full? I mean, why does somebody?
That's a water issue. If somebody's holding a lot of water, like Nate was obviously holding water because he was getting better and losing water. But if you dry out properly, you really should not be sweating on stage.
How many of these people do you think load with insulin? Like what percentage would you think?
I had a client. I loaded my client on insulin, and it worked great. I loaded him on insulin when he won the overall at the Easterns.
Oh wow! Do you find that some people get like a little like wateriness from the insulin?
The key with loading on insulin is you don't use it on the show day, and you don't use it the day before, and you have to like look at the different peaks and when it actually clears the system. So I only have my guys use it maybe a little bit on Wednesday and a little bit on Thursday, and then I dry them out Friday.
Interesting. You know,
I load them Wednesday, Thursday, and then kind of just let them, and then I get the water off Friday.
I never really thought that much about like that, you know, that kind of stuff. That's why I've been asking you a lot about it. But there seems like people have widely varying practices in preparing for the shows, the different coaches. You know, this Proviron thing, for example, I thought the Proviron would be useless. I really did. I was like, why wouldn't you use Halotestin then? Like they're similar drugs, you know, and Halo is more effective, probably, I would assume.
Leo, can you share the screen on a website?
To you, I can give here.
Oh, because it won't pop up.
No, I might be able to. Just give me a minute, 1 second. See if I can go here. Which website? NPC News?
Yeah, just go to npcnewsonline.com.
Yeah, the thing about this, it does work. It's just every time I click a picture, it opens a new tab.
Hit that NPC National Championships.
Oh.
Okay, and then go all the way down.
I gotta get rid of this thing. Sorry. Okay.
And then I want to give my client a shout out because he was in one of the best conditions in the whole show, honestly, in the class. He should have been in the first call out, but they overlooked him. Go to the 11th place heavyweight. 12th place.
Tim
Terwilliger. So this was.
Oh, he looks great. What the hell?
Yeah,
He's an excellent.
So I loaded him we did 6 units of Novolin R on Wednesday post workout, and then we did a little bit of Lantus and Novolin R twice a day on Thursday, and then dried him out Friday. But look at this condition. Look at his lower back and everything.
His condition is incredible. He looks so crisp. And he has great tattoos also.
They overlooked him, man. I don't know if his tattoos hurt him or if he was overglazed.
Do you think it's the tattoos? Because he's in perfect condition.
Yeah, go to one of his low back shots where he's squeezing his lower back.
I don't know if he is in this one. He's not in the pose.
Go to the second to the right.
You can see it there, yeah. Second to the right. Yeah, you can see everything there. There's no water.
Oh, it's not blowing up. Maybe you have to.
Oh, you don't see it?
No, I don't see.
I'm sorry. It's a. Oh shit. That's the tricky part of this. When it, I know what to do. So you guys didn't see any of the tabs that I just opened?
No.
Oh, I've been opening tabs the whole time. I'm so sorry. So this is what I have to do. Apparently, I have to open the tab and then share my screen again. Okay, so I'm sorry about that. You guys must have thought I was doing nothing there. So do you see it now?
Yeah, there we go. See, he's in really good shape, and he's not fully even squeezing his back there, but he was in condition, man. He was one of the best conditioned guys up there, but I don't know what they're looking at. Oh,
if I click this, do you still see it's changing? Do you see it changing?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's still the same page?
Yeah, it's still the same page.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. So I really apologize, guys. This seems so unprofessional, but when I open the page, if I click a tab, I'm going to take it back there, but I click a tab, I'm only sharing that one page because it opens in a new tab. So then I have to click the new one. And when I click next here, it's showing me different screens, but not showing you. So I'll take it back there. But he has a really, I want to show the most muscular because that's where you really see the tattoos. I think the tattoos must have affected him. Because he's in great condition.
It had to have, because dude, he was hard and striated. I mean, he was sending me photos. I was made sure he peaked properly, got the water out in time. I mean, he was right where he wanted it. He was right where I wanted him to be. So I mean, you know.
Which picture do you guys see now? A back picture or a side picture?
It's a good shot for him.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was looking at like 20 pictures of him. He's in excellent condition. He's like, and honestly, actually, he looks sort of like the Jansen look. He's very full, very crisp, lined out, and there's no extra water there. Anyway, I'll take you guys back to the main screen. I'm really sorry about that. That's why I told you it's a little bit confusing for me on this website. I don't know why this website for me. Hey, if some technologically adept people know, let me know, why is it opening a new tab? Is it because of the browser I'm using? This isn't my normal browser. Or is it the website or what? Anyway, he looks in great condition. It's really sad that he didn't. How did he get 11th?
Dude, it was bad. He should have been in the top 8. I'm not saying he should have won or been in like the top 4 or anything, but he should have been in the top 8. They really fucked him.
Why would he not be in? I think there was 44 people in his class. So I think when there's so many competitors, I think some people get lost but as you see, he's one of the best conditioned guys there. Yeah. He's very full. Very full, very crisp. You know, every line is perfect. I think the tattoos blur. I can see through the tattoos because I'm used to it, but maybe the judges.
I agree. I think the tattoos, and he was a little bit overly glossed. I think it hurt him. But when he came out, everyone that was at the show was like, dude, he's going to be in the first call out. Because I had people that were there, so I don't know what happened.
I would have assumed so. We didn't see anyone in better condition than him, even the winners of every show, of every section. So that's who won the. Who else do you want me to check out?
Oh, let's go over, because we talked to him. But let's go over Justin O'Donnell real quick, because he made.
Which section is he in?
He got. I want to.
Right there, 13, right under 10.
Oh, sorry. There, sorry. Yeah, I have to.
The reason why I want to talk about him, Leo, is because it kind of leads to show you how good of a show this was. So this guy placed 5th last year at the same show. He placed 5th place, and this year he got 12th, I think, right? 12th? 13th. So he was a lot bigger this year in about the same condition. Maybe he was a little bit sharper last year, but much improved this year, but a little bit better condition last year, and he placed 13th. So last year, this guy got 5th, and this year he got 13th. So I just wanted to show the comparison of how good this show was compared to last year.
Is this the heavyweights, by the way? Are we looking at heavyweights?
It's a big heavyweight.
Yeah, that was the hardest class. You could tell when we went through the heavyweights, they were the most competitive by far. Yeah.
You could tell, though, in his face that he's holding a little bit of fluid. He's not as sharp as he should be. And he's big as shit, but he needs to come in better shape, especially from the back. But he was in better shape last year, but I think it just goes to show you how much better of a show it was this year for this guy to drop that many placings.
Do you see his back right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are seeing. Well, he's actually in pretty good condition. You just mean his glutes?
Condition, but Leo, you know what's his problem is he gets too heavy in the off season and he stores all of his fat in his glutes.
But this is interesting. Have you guys ever seen a guy with a shaved head that has these things? I've seen it a lot. I don't know what it is.
Oh, the wrinkles? Yeah, I've noticed that a lot.
Yeah, me too. I'm always like, you know what the problem is? If I didn't use GH, I used to have a perfect head shape. It was normal. I could shave my head. Now I'm concerned about going bald because I have this like horn in the back of my head. But this is honestly a little bit more annoying. Like if I had that, I'd be really pissed off because then you're shaving through like a little.
Bald by choice, though. I think he probably lost his hair and he probably shaves his head. I don't think he's bald by choice.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm just saying like God played a trick on, I have this horn. I did it to myself, but this guy, he was born like that. It's a difficult thing. Then you go bald. You know what's nice about being Arab in our region is that we always wear stuff on our head. So you don't notice if somebody's going bald. You don't get pissed off about it yourself. If you're going bald, it's pretty easy. But here anyway, who else should we check out?
Go to the overall. The overall winner. I think you already went to him. But,
yeah, Carlos Thomas Jr. Yeah. I forgot his name somehow. I just know how he looks.
Look how sick that guy is. If he was shredded, Leo, he would be a sick pro.
Yeah.
Like Leo, to me, like when you win the overall at nationals, it means you're ready for the pro ranks, and this guy's ready. If he drops another 5 pounds, gets harder, he's ready for the pros. Oh, by the way, Leo, this guy wants to come on the podcast.
Oh, I'd love to have him on.
We should have him on.
Wait, I should let me just move.
You could ask him why he fired Patrick.
Yeah, but yeah, he's like one of the greatest genetic talents, I think, right now, huh?
Yeah, I'll get him on the podcast.
I'm trying to share my screen. Do you see the guy from the side?
Yep.
Yeah, his leg. Look at that leg though, huh? It's not just, he's not like a limb bodybuilder. He has everything.
Look at those hammies.
Yeah, the hamstring, exactly. That's crazy, that kind of hamstring. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, he really deserves it. Finally, he got his pro card.
We got to end it on the Phil Viz Award now.
Oh, yeah. Who is the Phil Viz Award?
Phil Viz Award actually is won by, we have some candidates.
Oh, there's a few?
Yeah, Bryan Troy is one of them in the super heavyweights. And Jonathan Irizarry, another super heavyweight. He's also.
Let me go find these guys because I don't remember their names. All right, so go back. Oh, how did I get here? What the hell? Where am I? Do you guys see like women on my screen?
Yeah.
I
see everything you're doing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I don't know how I got there. Yeah. So let's go find.
Okay, so go to the super heavyweights and go to Jonathan Irizarry first.
Irizarry, where is he? Oh, there.
But he didn't post any. He didn't turn around at all, Leo, because his glutes were just softer than dog shit.
Oh, really? There must be a back picture. Wow, there is none.
Back picture.
There's no back picture.
No,
I've never seen that before.
He didn't turn around.
What? How could you not turn around? Will you just say no?
You don't have to in the mandatories.
That's crazy.
So he was walking behind me and he was talking to, I guess, his girlfriend, and he was like, I don't understand why I didn't get first call out.
Oh, he's fat. Oh, you can see it here.
Yeah.
So from the back, he was like fatter than shit. So I trolled this guy for being soggy, and he was like, "This year I'm going to be shredded." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude!"
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah, he used to work with Hani. He won collegiate nationals with Hani.
Yeah, he is great shape. He's a really good bodybuilder, just isn't in shape.
Okay, I'll switch the tab. Every time I have to do this, unfortunately, but I wanna just show his picture properly. Okay, you guys see him?
Yep.
Very good potential.
Yeah, he has great shoulders and arms, right, and chest. From the front, he's very good. Interesting. Yeah, so you're giving him the spill.
No. The Spill Viz Award goes to Phil Viz's client, Bryan Troy. Go to him in the super heavyweights. He wins the award by far.
Do you guys see? Am I sharing my screen?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? This is crazy stuff. Sorry, guys. I really, that's why I always download them. It takes me like half an hour, but this website always screws me.
Now we see it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go back. Sorry about that. All right.
Okay, so this is Phil Viz's client. He did North Americans and he was out of shape, but he was at least big. So go to his photos.
What's his name? Which section is he in?
Bryan Troy.
But which section is he in? In the heavy?
Super heavyweights.
Oh, in the supers. Okay. I don't see his last name. Oh, where is he?
16.
I think 16.
16?
Second 16.
Oh, they give everyone else 16? Interesting.
Yeah, from 16 is all 16s.
So this is Spill Viz's client.
Oh, he did spill him, and yeah, he did, yeah.
So this is what it looks like it happened. It looked like Phil Viz pulled out his testosterone 4 weeks out, hammered him with anti-estrogens, fed him junk food, and on top of that, it looked like he over-diuretic him at the end.
Okay,
like,
wait, I have to share.
Everything that you should never do, Phil Viz probably did with this guy. He probably was giving him Rice Krispies, probably fed him like shit, pulled out his testosterone. Look how fucking spilled this is.
He is smooth. This should be the award, I think.
No, he won. Yeah, no, this guy won. He won the Spill Viz award.
He really, but he's also coached by Spill. Like, it's very convenient that this year Spill won his own award.
If Spill Viz doesn't win the award, usually his client wins it. It's always the award. If Spill Viz is in the show, his clients usually win it.
But we got to give the client some credit. He has good muscle as well. It's sad you chose Phil.
Because Leo, he did North Americans and he was way bigger. And
oh, really?
Way bigger. And literally, I said this to him. I told him this. He lost his arms, he lost his legs, and then he got smoother. So, like, literally, it was a combination of over-diuretics, too many anti-estrogens, removed testosterone. It was a disaster.
Yeah, something, because I was noticing his back is so well developed, but his arms looked a little small for the back, which is rare. You know, usually someone
his arms and his legs.
crazy. So does Phil just gets lucky? Huh? He takes like 30 people, one of them does well, and we get impressed by that one. Everybody else is always spilling.
But then the guys that we get impressed with leave him right away.
Yeah, that's true. It's really unfortunate. For those who haven't been watching for a long time, Phil does unusual. I call him Spill, but Spill does unusual things. Like every 7 minutes, they do like 3.5 units of GH
That's
or something.
what we got him doing all night. I bet. I guarantee you, because remember I was in the hotel, the Airbnb with Phil that one time. I guarantee you, he had that kid measuring his blood glucose, and he's like, "Oh, it's too low. Eat more carbs.
Yeah.
Do it again. Eat more carbs." He probably just spilled the kid overnight.
That's very true. All right, I'll get this out real quick. So, do you want to talk about anything else?
Did you have anything else? Anybody else
so.
that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'll get it out real quick because to put it online. Anyway, we'll talk soon. Hey, listen, before we go, I have to try to peer pressure you, and you should help also a little bit, Will. So Bostin sleeps. Look, Bostin is awake during the day, but he says I have to be with my family. Now, before...
No, he's barely awake during the day. I got here Thursday at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He's still sleeping. He's not awake.
Okay.
Bed. He gets some food.
That's why my kitties are recovering, Leo. I just take health supplements and sleep all day.
No, if you sleep, that's different. I thought okay, Will, thank you so much for telling me that. I literally never knew that. I thought he's awake. He tells me, by the way, this is such bullshit. He tells me, no, in the day, I'm very attentive to Ariella and the kid and stuff. So I talk to
Leo, once I'm up, yeah, I am. That's why I'm free at night when they're asleep. But Leo, I'll make the exception. We'll do it earlier, but how early are you talking?
No, but let me just explain not so early, like 3 p.m. or so. It doesn't have to be that.
Time?
Huh? No, I mean, yeah, my time. Because if it's your time, sorry. No, my time. Yeah, because if it's 6 p.m.,
6 p.m. my time.
Yeah, 6 p.m. your time.
I can do that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then I can, because guys, just to explain,
not twice a week, just once a week.
Yeah, once a week. Yeah, okay, great. But just to explain though, it's funny because I've been trying to convince, because Bostin usually records with me at 9 p.m. my time, and every week for the last few months, I've been every week I change my sleep, and I get tired.
No, you never really said anything to me till recently.
No, I didn't want to bother you, but now I realize I have a kid, so I have an excuse too. So I was like, hey, Bostin.
I've been fine with it. I don't know why you didn't tell me.
Okay. I didn't want to bother you. No, I didn't want to bother you, but...
Once, in the very beginning, it was hard for you to get me on the show because you were with Amin, you were with Trigili. I didn't want to be a part of that shit. But now we have a routine going that once a week we do it, and people keep asking me, when are you I get emails all the time. When are you doing the podcast?
Same. Okay.
And people enjoy it. So I'll do it once a week. We'll do it anytime you want.
Oh, thank you, boss. That's very kind of you. Yeah, okay. I was just trying to peer pressure you, but...
Yeah. As long as it's after 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, absolutely. Okay, great then. We can be more regular so everyone can know we'll do it more regularly. It's just I'm a morning person and I can't work at night. So
how early do you get up?
I get up right now at 3 in the morning. So I wake up at 3 because...
Wait, hold on. Your schedule's not always been like that though,
No, this is because of the baby now. So basically now I'm trying to research because I watch the baby for at least 8 hours of the day. So first in the morning I research, then I record my videos, then I do whatever other work I have, and then I watch the baby for a little bit.
When does your wife sleep? What's her schedule?
She sleeps at a normal time, at 10 p.m. The baby sleeps at 8 and I sleep at 8.
Goes to 10 to 6?
She sleeps 10 to 6. And I sleep at the baby's time.
Are you working out?
No, I haven't gone for a month and a half or 2 months, and I started fasting now. So I started losing a lot of muscle rapidly. It's shocking. But
Are you still taking the Anadrol and the test or no?
No, nothing. No, I haven't taken any hormones for 2 months, except I did take tests recently. I took some test and I got so much energy and started working and feeling great. So, and then after I took the test, suddenly I noticed my hairline. Look at this. Look at this. From one injection, bro. I'm not joking. I was like, what? Look at this. It was straight. I went to Lucy. I was like, Lucy, my hairline was not like this a week ago. She was like, no, it was. I was like, what happened?
There's no fucking
way. Just take Propecia.
I'm taking dutasteride. That's the problem. I'm like, what? I didn't even take anything for 2 months. I took one injection. A week later, I look at my hairline. I'm like, maybe I didn't notice it. Maybe it was happening before, but this is ridiculous. The hairline is wavy.
You probably started paying attention to it after the test shot.
Probably. But it still freaked me out a little bit. I think the reason is because I stopped minoxidil for a couple of months. I don't know.
You want to hear something crazy, Leo? So when I had my infection, right, because I have a pretty low sex drive, I'll be honest with you. I have a low sex drive, and on the HCG and HMG, it kills my sex drive, those hormones. So when I got my infection, I stopped taking all the peptides. I just wanted to get better. So I wasn't taking any health supplements when I had I was just doing tons of water and stuff. So I come off the testosterone. I didn't take any shots of testosterone for 2 weeks. I came off the HCG, came off the HMG, didn't take any anti-estrogens. All I did was just try to get better with the antibiotics and rest, right? Dude, my sex drive skyrocketed. It's so weird when I
know what it is.
When the testosterone was leaving my system, and when the pregnancy drugs were leaving my system, I was fucking horny. You
know what I think it is? I think that when you were injecting a bunch of things, one or more of those things was causing inflammation. Inflammation is the most potent inhibitor of sex drive in my experience. We're if you're very inflamed, and you were taking anti-inflammatory drugs, right?
Yes, I was horny on the anti-inflams.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You must have had really high inflammation, and that's what was making you particularly.
So that's why the ibuprofen's good for my kidneys.
I don't think it's good for your kidneys, but I think it might be good for your baby, for the future baby.
Would they fucking kill me? Let's say if ibuprofen was the cure for kidney failure, and I came out with a video. People started taking ibuprofen, and people were coming off dialysis.
You can't make this shit up. You literally can't make this shit up. Boston thinks that the ibuprofen may be the secret cure, and the doctors are hiding it, and that's why this is bad.
Because I was getting hungry. So what would happen, Leo? Would they kill me off?
No, bro, it's not the secret cure. But what it is, I think.
I'm saying if it was, would they kill me off?
I don't think they'd kill you off. I don't think that Big Pharma has a conspiracy against us or doctors or anything like that. But I should point out that what's happening maybe is just that also with the hunger, the anti-inflammatory effect of the ibuprofen may be reducing your inflammation, which caused you to have more hunger and more sex drive. I think that's what's and you take less stuff.
Yeah, but Leo, last time I came off the testosterone, 2 weeks after my last shot, I got horny too. So it might be just the testosterone is causing the inflammation.
Could be. It could be the Chinese.
Well, I'm also on 100 mgs a deca.
Are you still now?
Yeah, I'm on 200 tests, 100 deca a week.
Oh, you were taking the test though in the last few weeks when you got more horny?
No test, no deca for 2 weeks.
This is very interesting. We should talk about this more later.
Yeah, I got horny. Ariella was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, this happens to me too. I have a low sex drive generally, but I like it. I don't want to have too much.
I don't want to have high sex drive because
same.
I don't.
You waste time. You start doing weird.
I told and I don't care if this is out because I'm open with everything I do. My biggest problem, and I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat or anything like that. My biggest problem is I like to look. I like to look at other women. You know what I mean? So that's a big problem of mine. But I think that's a problem with every fucking guy, right? That's a problem.
Yeah,
right?
You have to keep yourself away from those women. It's just, every guy has that, of course.
To look. As much as I look, I don't interact with these women. I never flirt with them. But I like on Instagram, I'll scroll and I'll appreciate a little bit too much.
Can you send me these so we can comment both about it and Lucy can get upset with me like Ariella's upset with you? Send me these women. Because I go to my homepage sometimes, I'm like, who's interesting profiles here? But I don't really explore it. I just leave it alone. But yeah, you're right. I think, to be honest with you, when you're married, having a very high sex drive is not healthy for the relationship because you end up.
My dad is like the big Christian man, like doesn't cuss, doesn't, you've talked to my dad.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He told me his hardest thing in a relationship is looking more than once, admiring too much. And that's my problem.
It's true. But for the audience, Boston is just being hard on himself. He actually stays away from women actively and everything like that. I stay away from it
because, but I like to look, yeah.
And me too. But there's no harm as long as your wife doesn't feel that she's...
And I told Ariella, I said, it's normal for you to look at other guys. She swears she doesn't and stuff. And I'm like, babe, I don't care. You could tell me you look at other guys. I don't care.
I have a crazy video topic that's coming out, which is basically this. Apparently, in women, have you ever heard of this idea that women have a guy they want to marry, but a different kind of guy they want to sleep with? Like there's this highly dominant masculine guy they want to sleep with, but they want to marry a different guy. It's true, bro. There's studies.
100% true.
There's studies. No, I knew it's true, but there's studies that show it clearly. During the ovulatory phase of the woman, during every month when her estrogen peaks, she has more interest, particularly in dominant masculine-looking men, and only when they're asked, do you want to sleep with this guy? But if they're asked, do you want to be with this guy? It stays the same all month. But parts of the month, they get more interested in sleeping with dominant men. So there's actually proof of basically this is Milos' situation probably with the girlfriends that he was having. Every month, the ovulatory phase, the woman goes and cheats on him, finds a masculine guy, and then comes back.
That's why when chicks cheat, they usually cheat on like the opposite of their husband, like the opposite personality.
And they don't actually want to, but the interesting thing, they don't want to marry that guy. They know that. They know deep inside. It's evolutionary psychology. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, I'll send you the video when I make it. I'll make it soon. All right. It was nice to meet you.
Leo, what day do you want to record?
I don't know. It's I'll text you. I'll text you for sure.
We'll do it every day on a certain day at a certain time, so we have a schedule.
Sure. I'll text you soon. All right, brother. And send me the pictures of these women. I want to see. Or no, the links to their profile.
Okay, well,
all right. Bye-bye.